Hello, Factor TV is honored to host the EU Special Representative for South Caucasus and Crisis in Georgia, Klaar. Mr. Klaar, thank you for this opportunity. Mr. Klaar, you have visited Yerevan for 2 days, quoting your statement, and I quote, "As the international environment has become more tense, the EU is more than committed to the goal of peaceful and prosperous South Caucasus." I wonder what your message is for Armenia in this situation, in this geopolitical situation.
The message is that yes, of course, the EU is heavily engaged with the war in Ukraine, but that does not mean that we are forgetting about our friends in the South Caucasus or about our commitment to the South Caucasus. And my mission here is a demonstration of that, as is the fact that, for example, last week President Michel met with Prime Minister Pashinyan, and the EU is at the highest level, more than, as I said in my statement also, more than ever committed to working with our partners for a peaceful and prosperous South Caucasus. So the message is very simple. We're not going anywhere, even if we are very much concerned about what is happening in Ukraine and the Russian war against Ukraine. But we are here in the South Caucasus to support our friends.
What position would you expect from Armenia in this situation?
You mean the war in Ukraine?
Yeah.
Well, of course it is a very challenging situation for Armenia, and we realize that. We appreciate all the efforts that Armenia has made and is making, and we are in close contact with the Armenian authorities. But we recognize that Armenia has a very particular position, and we respect that.
Yeah. Mr. Klaar, the situation in Artsakh has been tense lately. The Azerbaijani armed forces targeted the border villages of Artsakh, and we know that the EU concerned over the latest ceasefire violations. This issue is at the center of tension of the EU. How could the situation be de-escalated?
Well, in the end, for a comprehensive solution and a comprehensive settlement, there is a need to have negotiations and to arrive at a state where peace is re-established in the South Caucasus. And of course, that means for all sides to sit down behind the table and to start discussing, start negotiating towards a comprehensive settlement. Any moves and any developments that create tensions, that where the people are worried, where people are concerned about their safety, that does not help. So all of this, all such developments should cease, and we need to really make sure that there is a de-escalation of any situation. We have called for de-escalation also in the context of the tensions that we had on the international border, and we, as EU, we believe again that the Armenia and Azerbaijan need to work towards a comprehensive settlement, and any developments such as we have seen in the last days, where normal people are worried, concerned for their safety, these developments are not contributing in any way towards this. And in short, I have in my contacts with the Armenian authorities now, with the Azerbaijani authorities, emphasized the importance of of the repairing the gas pipeline, of the importance of de-escalation, and I will take that message also to my contacts, and I have done so in my contacts with Azerbaijani authorities. In short, the European Union is not on the spot, but as soon as we are informed that there are normal people are feeling that their safety is not being guaranteed, then we call on all sides to step back and to make sure that the average person is able to go about their lives and to feel safe in doing so.
You spoke about it. You know that it is already a week that the population of Artsakh has been deprived of gas supply. The gas pipeline is damaged in the area that is under the control of Azerbaijani side. The reconstruction works haven't been carried out because of the obstacles from Azerbaijani side. You had negotiations with all the parts. I would like to know, could you tell what results you have? What results have your talks?
Well, I have been certainly emphasizing and pushing for the need to get the gas supply reestablished, and my sincere hope is that this will happen in the very near future. That is what I can say, and that is what I have been pushing for, and I am hopeful that we can have success in the near future.
Armenia has responded to Azerbaijan's 5 peace proposals and appealed to the OSCE Minsk group to start negotiations about the peace agreement. What position the EU has about this Armenia's act?
Well, the European Union has, like many in the international community, been emphasizing the need for a comprehensive settlement to the conflict. And in this regard, any moves in that direction are welcome. Certainly the Azerbaijani proposal is important. Likewise, the Armenian response to the Azerbaijani proposal. What I believe is important, again, and what the European Union believes is important, is that these moves result in the end in discussions for a comprehensive settlement.
What are your expectations from the peace process?
Well, it is important for the leaders to meet. We have had several meetings of the leaders. It is likewise important to have processes that result in genuine, in concrete results. And we have, of course, the Deputy Prime Minister's meeting over infrastructure projects. There are also other potential avenues that can be pursued. So there are many small steps and larger steps that can be taken. There are small stones and larger stones that can be put on top of each other. And in the end, I would hope that that results in Baku and Yerevan getting together and starting these negotiations.
Mr. Klaar, you called the meeting between the foreign ministers of Armenia and Turkey, Arad Mirzoyan and Mevlut Çavuşoğlu, promising. What is the reason of your optimism?
Well, it was the first such meeting over a very long time, and already that in itself is important. Of course, results are also important, but sometimes the result is already the meeting itself. Of course, we have also seen in the last months, we have seen meetings of the representatives of Mr. Rubinyan, meeting with his Turkish counterpart. And I believe, the European Union believes, that these contacts between Armenia and Turkey are very important. And so having had now a meeting of the foreign ministers was very important in and of itself. It is also, of course, important to move forward and to then have specific results, such as the opening of borders. And that is what the European Union has called for. But the meeting itself was already an important symbolic step.
These are your expectations in this stage of process?
Well, my expectations and the EU's expectations are that these are the first steps towards a normalization of relations, and that is of course what we would like to see.
Thank you for the opportunity and for your time. We were speaking with the EU Special Representative for South Caucasus and Crisis in Georgia, Klaar. Thank you for joining us.